Hello everyone, welcome to day 69 of my road to $100,000 a month in e-commerce. Content with my work for today, with the effort that I put in, for showing up, small wins for myself, my identity as someone who works hard for my goals and doesn't lose sight of a career that I'm building. Despite those sort of trialing times where I've done nothing. Take the small wins. Like another small win is getting the top tier shrine theme back from an old mentor of mine. I just still have the zip file. The previous one was corrupted, if anyone missed that video, and wouldn't let anyone add an item to cart, no matter what product I threw at it. Like, no matter what I did in the back end, by recommendations of coders and like forums. No matter how I set my suppliers up, or my mutual up, it would just come up with an error on could not basically find the reference variant. So ditched the theme, went to the old shrine theme, the first tier one I believe I bought back in April. But that's been quite limiting with this new product page that I'm developing. And so, small amount of digging, found the other zip file for the new shrine theme, loaded it in, and pretty much just remade the entire page that I'd already made for this new product in this new theme. Which it was a lot quicker and it's a lot more accurate to my competitor. So that's been today. Excuse me. Just here to the reviews, the doctor testimonial, endorsement, and all the images, all the product images, review images, the before and after slide, the unique mechanism GIF, that'll be it, which will just be churned through AI. Doing what I can with Sora and Hitchfield and Nano Banana. So yeah, that's tomorrow. Excuse me, cook up some ads and get ready for the next launch. So, speeding up, and I'm committing more of my decision making of whenever I'm not here. It's, okay, how can I get through this activity quick enough so that I can get back to my desk? Or is this really a priority now? Or am I just procrastinating? Let's go back to the desk. So trying to get into the rhythm of asking myself those questions and basically achieving everything that I do. Of is this serving me? Is this serving my goal? And to some extent, I can justify that having downtime or having, say, ice cream, down to those smaller details, having ice cream because I worked hard. Things that I want to eventually stamp out, that I just don't see myself doing that in the future, of just having a Magnum, for instance. But it's the small things that I'm is this activity, is what I'm about to do, is the habit that I'm reinforcing, the activity I'm doing over, is this helping me or is this hindering me? And by extension, therefore, it's just procrastination, or it's me avoiding the hard, difficult, discomforting thing. Let's get back to the desk and let's work. and just like turn your brain off. Just go, you know what needs to be done. You know that if you write out like a checklist on what you need to go through, you can just sit down and you just pump that out. And the more you can get used to doing that, the more shit you'll get done, quite simply. The more shit you get done, the more reps you get in, the more you learn, the more you get frustrated from your lack of outcome, the more evidence and reason that it stacks in your favor to do more and learn more and become a better insert entrepreneur, e-commerce guru, whatever. Specifically for e-com, of course, but you know, you can apply that to anything. And there's times that I feel like I've lived by that, and there's times that I really second guess myself with that, or I think I'm not going to do this today, or I'm not going to be that entrepreneur to right now. I'm going to sit on the couch and I'm going to do nothing for 15 minutes. And that ends up being half an hour, and that ends up being dragging to the next task that drags on. Because that's just how you've started these tasks. You've just dragged. And I've struggled to pull myself back and be like, no, this is who you are, this is who you want to be, this is who you admire, let's go be that person. But I'm getting better. So anyway, back on the horse, back on the up. Just a good day in the books, I would say. Still a lot of room for improvement, of course, but show up and work. And don't make it seem like there's a big mammoth task in front of you. There is, but the more you can just move and just churn through stuff and try stuff out and just start and get a little bit each way, the less it seems like this big giant thing of like, I've got to do a whole product page. Whereas I've just like gone through things, just tick things off. I know how to do them. There's some copy that I've got to rewrite. That's okay. Let's just do it. And before you know it, you've done 3-4 hours a couple of hours, and it's almost done. Your task's almost done. And it's like, oh, it wasn't that hard. But when you try and plan out, okay, this is going to take this time. I've got this time during the day, let's just smack it out. And then the first 2 tasks don't take that time. Things go over. You just think, fuck, this task is going to take so much longer. This is going to be so much harder. How do I make this more efficient? But you're not really moving. You're more trying to like plan and trying to, of course, make things easier for yourself. But anyway. Oh yeah. It's bedtime. So I'm off. Adios. Speak tomorrow.